Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Techno Talks here. So today I'm going to be doing another speed test comparison, and this time it's going to be between the OnePlus 8 and the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus. First up, let's talk about some of the specs on these phones. The OnePlus 8 has the Snapdragon 865, and it also has 8 gigabytes of RAM. The Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus has the Snapdragon 855, and it as well has 8 gigabytes of RAM. So RAM-wise, they're the same. However, the chipset is better on the OnePlus 8. Another factor that might show some difference between these phones might be the screen refresh rate, and that's mainly because it refreshes faster on one of the phones and it just might look faster. So that is going to be the OnePlus 8. The OnePlus 8 has a 90 Hz refresh rate, and the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus has 60 Hz refresh rate. I looked through some of your comments and I saw that you guys wanted some benchmark tests as well. So I got Geekbench 5 up in here and we're going to be doing a benchmark test at the end. So let's get on with it. First up, as you guys might know, we're going to be doing a boot up test in 3, 2, 1. Okay. Now let's get some of that dust off of that. So let's see which one's going to boot up faster. Okay, so OnePlus 8, it was faster. We're still waiting on the S10 Plus. It's taking a couple more seconds. And it's there. So it took around 5 more seconds when compared to the OnePlus 8. So next up, I'm going to be going to my apps row and we're going to be opening up some apps. So now that we have both the phones open, I'm at the app screen that we're going to be testing out, this apps that we're going to be using in the speed test. As I said, I did add another app to this, Geekbench 5, for benchmark tests, so it's a little more realistic. Let me go ahead and mute both of these phones real quick. Okay, and obviously mute switch on the OnePlus 8, which is really nice. So that's already muted. So we can start a test now. Let's go ahead and open that back up again. Okay, so we have some stock apps, and then we have some social media apps, and then we have some shopping apps, then we have some games, and then at the end we have the benchmark test. So let us go to phone in 3, 2, 1. Very similar, a little faster animation on the OnePlus 8. Let's go to messages in 3, 2, 1. Again, faster animation on the OnePlus 8. Play Store in 3, 2, 1. So it loaded up a little faster on the OnePlus 8 again. Chrome and Internet in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so that was Chrome. Let's go to settings in 3, 2, 1. Very similar again. Camera, let me hold these phones up so we can see that the camera opens up. Let's go to camera in 3, 2, 1. So the camera does open up a little faster on the OnePlus 8. Okay, let's put these phones down. Let's go to Instagram in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so that was very similar. One might have opened up the app faster. However, the loading time was the same. Let's go to Snapchat in 3, 2, 1. Very similar again. Let's go to Twitter in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so it loaded up the new tweets a little faster on the OnePlus 8. Let's go to YouTube in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so YouTube was around the same time. Let's go to Amazon shopping in 3, 2, 1. So faster on the OnePlus 8, it loaded in everything faster. Let's go to Best Buy in 3, 2, 1. So that's the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus. So that was very similar. However, the S10 Plus did win this time. Now we're on to the games. I feel like games, the OnePlus 8 is going to do better, but we don't know yet. So let's go ahead and test this out. Subway Surfer in 3, 2, 1. So gaming mode is on. Okay, so faster on the OnePlus 8. And gaming wise, they're both very nice. You know, you don't get too many lag when you're actually playing the game. There isn't too big of a difference, but when you're first launching, as you guys saw, there was a little difference. The OnePlus 8 did take that one. So Temple Run 2 in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so let's see which one's gonna win. So OnePlus 8 loaded in faster. As I said, when you're actually playing the game, you don't see a big difference. I can show you right now. These games might not be too heavy of games, but you still don't see too big of a difference, even with Dead Trigger 2 and Pubg Mobile. So that was the OnePlus 8 again. Let's go to Dead Trigger 2 in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so let's click play in 3, 2, 1. So the OnePlus 8 did load it in first, but now that we click play, let's see which one actually opens up the game first. Okay, so very similar. The S10 Plus loaded in the first animation a little quicker, but other than that, the OnePlus 8 was first. So now let's go to Pubg Mobile in 3, 2, 1. And let's see which one opens this up first. So they were both very similar in going into the first loading page. So OnePlus 8 right now. Okay, so what is this? So I feel like it's the OnePlus 8 this time. Yep, we're already loading it in. And whoa, so the S10 Plus. Okay, so the OnePlus 8 went into a game. So a little difference between both of these. So the OnePlus 8 was doing better at first, and then the S10 Plus loaded in something first. So that was a little confusing, but overall the OnePlus 8 did open up a tad bit faster. As I said, not too big of a difference. Now let's test out the RAM manager on these phones. So we're gonna go back, start from phone, and just see which one doesn't load up for one of these. Let's go to phone. Okay, so load it up for both. Messages, Play Store, Chrome, settings, camera. So camera did not reopen, it just had to open it up back again. Let's go to Instagram. Okay, so we had a slight load. Okay, so that just loaded in the new pages, I guess, the new posts. Snapchat, I believe that was a reload. Twitter, was that a reload? Not sure. Let's go to YouTube. Okay, so far, no reloads. Maybe on Snapchat for the OnePlus 8, but I'm not sure on that one. Let's go to Amazon. So no reloads again. Best Buy. So both these phones are doing great right now. Subway. Click resume. They're still in there. Let's go to Temple Run 2. So still continuing. So far no reloads yet. Dead Trigger 2. No reloads again. So both these phones are doing great right now. And our final app, Pubg Mobile. So no reloads again. So far they both did great. We haven't had any reloads. And now we've come to the Geekbench. So I'll be doing this test. Well, I'm going to be opening this up. And we're going to be running our CPU benchmark. Once this is over, I'm going to get back to you guys. So let's start it now in 3, 2, 1. And once the benchmark test is done, I will show you guys the results. So we now have both the benchmark tests done. And you guys can probably already see that there is a significant difference between both of these. So let me go ahead and read these out. On the S10 Plus, single core 742, OnePlus 8 single core is 923. That is around 200 difference, and that is pretty big. And for multi-core, we can see that it's 2,500 and 3,162. So there's a big difference again. That's almost 700. Yeah, that's a whole 700 points difference. So that comes to show that the 865 chipset is way better than the 855. So it's not even a tiny bump up. It's a lot better. And we can tell from this that the OnePlus 8 is the better phone. Well, the faster phone at least. Maybe not when opening apps. As you guys saw, there wasn't a big difference between those. And that is normal. You probably won't notice a big difference since these are both still really good chipsets. And from day-to-day usage, you're not going to notice a difference. Those tests are mainly to see if something does happen. Maybe some way the OnePlus 8 is just better. And that does also test RAM management. So that's the reason I have those tests. But we can see that the OnePlus 8 is the faster phone, the better phone. So that's about it, guys. If you enjoy these speed tests, go ahead and drop a like and subscribe. Also, leave down some comments for, maybe you guys have some more recommendations. I saw the benchmark thing from another comment, and they asked me if I could add benchmarks to the speed test, and that's what I did. And if you have more helpful comments, go ahead and write them down, and I'll be sure to check them out. So that's about it, guys. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you in the next one.